Dang it! Welcome back. This is Mr. High Llama, and this is another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And today, we are going to go to Minimus via shuttle craft that I have to dock to the space station thing, and then send to Minimus, and then come back to the station. So, let's build! So basically landing with tiny little thrusters and some RCS, and hopefully this rocket, all this rocket has to do is get us to the space station. So hopefully it will be able to do that. I think we're gonna be fine. Save. We're gonna call this we'll call this the Minimus Master Disaster X5. Very good job. Let's do it. Let's see if we can go ahead, fly Minimus, or if we'll just blow up. I don't think we will, because I built it and I'm the best. Turn on some SAS. Give it some gas. I did leave these things mostly empty, right? Yeah. Left those mostly empty just to save on some fuel. And, go. Let's get out here. What is going on? What on earth? Okay. Clearly. Oh! Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn the gravity back on. Perfect form. Perfect execution. I didn't line up with the stinking station ever. Ever. I always forget. Gosh. Dang it, man. And I think that was our gas. Yes, out of gas. So this tank will now descend back to Earth. Kerbin, back to Kerbin. And I will now use our poodle stage to continue our approach to the space station, which I will set as our target. Looking good. So let's take a peek at what we got. So yes, we've got our poodle stage, tons of fuel, so that'll last us all the way probably to docking, actually. So I won't have to use any of this fuel, which is great. And remember, when we dock, we've got a full fuel tank, one of these up there, which is like enough to fill up this whole setup like 12 times. So that's great. And we should have plenty enough RCS to fill up our RCS 10 times, I believe. And we can always dock and refuel our station anytime, easily enough. It's easy to get just a fuel tank up, so no problem. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set up our maneuvers and do what we've got to do to go ahead and get docked up. Things are going well. I'm going to go ahead and quick save since things are going so incredibly well. But why wouldn't they go well? Because this is Mr. High Llama does Kerbal Space Program, and I'm the best. I told you I was the best at space. You seen me. I win every time. Never a mission too difficult. Oh, welcome back, people. Mr. High Llama, Kerbal Space, Underpants. Alright, so I went to Minimus. I had some problems with the recording. That I forgot to start recording. So that whole mission to Minimus, I didn't land, but I went around it, and I came back and docked, and we got a little bit of science, not a lot. I installed a couple mods. I'm not going to use them for this series, but I don't know how to like turn them on and turn them off, so they're on for now. But I won't use any parts that come from them, and I'm not going to research the parts. So it's just KW and B9 Aerospace. I installed those. Anyway, won't be using them. But we do have 360 points, and I'm wondering if we want to spend it on this, which leads to this, or do we want to spend it on a command module, little unmanned ones? Or do we want to spend it on this xenon stuff? I don't think so. Do we want to spend it on bigger battery packs and solar arrays? Maybe. Or do we want to spend it on the communitron and the seismic accelerometer? And I'm thinking the accelerometer, that'll help us get even more science. So that might be the way to go. And, well, there you have it. I think that pretty much answered the question, didn't it? Research done. So, what goes here? The nose cone and this gravioli detector. Okay. And again, we're not going to be using any of the parts that aren't stock. Okay. So, great! Great job! Alright. We'll add this. Well, we can't really. Later. Later! On our missions to Duna or some other such nonsense. But for now, let us go to Minimus and actually land. So, back to our space station. Research Station Llama Compatron. And we'll just pretend that we haven't done anything. And we just docked. And we are getting ready for our first Minimus excursion. And so we have to fuel up our tanks. So let's go ahead and do that. So without any further ado, let us undock. Switch to our shuttlecraft. Get the heck out of Dodge. Control from here. Okay. Very good. RCS off. And we're backing away from our space station. No problem. This thing has been very difficult to dock. I find it easier to actually dock the space station onto this than this onto the space station. Couldn't tell you why. Alright, let's go ahead and get pointed prograde. And we're going to Minimus, so the very first thing that we're going to do is adjust nothing, because this time we're slingshotting off the moon. So, moon is actually our target, but we're not going to be using it in the conventional sense. We're going to set up a maneuver node and do the opposite of a free return trajectory. We're going to use a trajectory that spits us out farther. In essence, all we're going to have to do is burn to the moon, and the moon is going to do the rest of the burn for us, get us all the way out. So, save us quite a bit of fuel, hopefully. Save that fuel like a ball. Basically, I'm only burning to here, but the moon is going to slingshot me and give me all this extra delta V that I don't have to burn for. Not that fuel's really a problem, but efficiency is great. Let's do it! Ah! Holy crap! There goes space station! Oh my gosh! Almost ran into it. Went around the whole world, almost crashed into my space station. Scared me poopless. We're almost done with our burn. And we're going to cut it off here in a couple seconds and see how well we did. That should do it. How do we do? Okay, right now it's got us slingshotting off to infinity, which is not what we want, but there's probably something we can do to fix that. And we also, you'll note, don't have a moon periapsis. So that's a problem. Okay, and we're back, and we're right off of our maneuver node, and I'm just going to do a very slow burn, because I don't want to overshoot this. So I'm doing it as slowly as I can. And we'll just stop it when we get a decent apoapsis. And we may still run into the problem where we actually don't have a moon periapsis, which is going to throw off everything. And there we go. There we have it. Perfect. And we still have the problem where we don't have a moon periapsis. So I may have not extended out far enough. I'm not sure, but we'll find out when we get to moon what we have to do to adjust our trajectory around moon in order to get back to Minimus. Okay, welcome back, and here's our issue. So right now we are crashing into moon. That's problematic, so we need to make a maneuver node and quick. And at this point, this has become such a failure that it's actually, I think, easier just to burn the Minimus to start with. I'll try this one more time, because I swear the slingshot thing is supposed to be great. Like, that's what, like, real space people do. Ugh. I can't move. Oh, you know what? I guess it's because we're out of electric charge that I can't move. Great. Plenty of sun exposure. Don't even talk to me about batteries being dead. Bunch of jerks. Alright, welcome back, and we're ready to fix our axial tilt so that we'll line up with Minimus's crazy axial tilt. Go ahead and get right on the button here, because this is going to be a very specific burn if we're going to do it just once, which is my goal. Do it right the first time like a llama. We're going to go ahead and approach Minimus, if at all possible. We may have to lap around Kerbal a couple times. It's already been 3 days in space, although actually it's been 3 days considering they've already been to Minimus and redocked, so it won't take that long. But we may have to do a mission to the space station to swap out some crew, so these Kerbals can go back home, see the families, you know what I mean? Lonely wives in space. It is straight ahead. Oh, there it is! Ah, you can see it! Oh man, that is tiny! That is clearly, really, it's not a moon. It can't be a moon. It's just a captured asteroid. There's a little... Where'd it go? Looking right at it, I can't even see it. There it is. Yeah, it's just a captured asteroid. It's not even a real moon, I don't think. It's lacking several qualities that I'd say would make it a moon. But, you know, and really, all this space stuff, it's all subjective. It's subjective. You can't tell me what's what. Number one, because I ain't listening. So shut up. And basically, I'm just doing the same procedures I would for docking, really. Except I'm trying to dock on a planet. So let's go ahead and burn out. And we're going to burn out just a little bit outside of the planet so that we're actually going slower than Minimus. Yep, catching up on us. In fact, we may get an approach here very soon. Seeing it now. There we go. Okay. We are on a direct collision course with it, which is perfect. Perfect. All we have to do is get our station in orbit, or our platform, you know, and then we'll land on it. Let's try to do this thing now that we've got an encounter. Perfect. No problem. I don't even need maneuver nodes. I fix it myself. Dang game. Let's get this as close to... What are we at now? 21. So we want our apoapsis to be 21 also. Make docking easy. That's within 20 or 200 meters. Okay, so that's great. That's almost a perfect circle. good, and we'll try to land on the flattest area we can find, I think. Welcome back, folks. We are about to do our Minimus orbital insertion burn, and everything's looking good. We've got plenty of fuel, so I'm thinking we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. We can do this. I'm trying to time it as perfectly as I can so that we'll have to do as few corrections to our orbit as possible, thus conserving fuel. Yes, thus conserving fuel. And so let's get to 5 or 6 seconds or so. And go. 20. 21. So it's off by 1 kilometer almost. 800 meters. Things could be worse. Things could be worse. So that's good. We're at 20 there. Good enough, I'm going to say. I can hit that. Great. So, we want to get into a docking position. So, facing perfectly north to make it easy for us to come back in and dock. Great. Great. We're going to go ahead and hope for the best. Jebediah is ready to rock and roll. So, let's, man, I'm nervous. Okay. I'm nervous. Let's decouple. Alright. And now let's turn on, we are independent. We are on our own. Holy cow. Turn on our RCS. Oh, don't do that. Oh, golly. I seem to have forgotten that actually we actually don't have RCS to slow down. So that could be bad. I've only got it facing downward. That will make docking rather difficult. I may end up having to dock this to this. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Oh, what's happening? What has happened? No, no. Oh, no, no. Oh my, hey, we're docked. Oh man. Okay. Great. We're docked. We've gone to the planet, we've come back, we've got lots of research, and we're docked. Yep. We're all docked up. Great. Great job, me. Monopropellant, good. Turn our engines on. Okay, we'll try this. We'll try this again, and we're gonna undock. I'm gonna switch to this and turn on that, and actually move that away, and then there we go. Now we get into this. And we're docked. We're docked again. I'm gonna have to move it further away, I think. Undock. Switch to that. RCS and that on. And we'll go ahead and get pretty far away. We'll switch to this. RCS off. And now we'll rotate. And I just want to get a little bit away. I just want to get a little bit away. So I'm just going to burn a little, just a tad, like 1 meter per second. Okay, great. And that will leave that in the dust. So that is no longer a problem. Go ahead and lower our landing gear. Get ready for landing. And I can actually recouple with that top or bottom side. So whichever works out to be easier for us. I have no idea. I can't believe I forgot to put RCS on top. That is going to be a huge, huge problema for us. Alright, so we need to figure out how we're going to land. And I'm thinking we are going to land in this. Right here we want to land on this. So I'll just kill all of our velocity once we get to it. And we'll land right on this little smooth patch of ice, looks like. Great. No problem. That'll be the easiest. Let's just warp until we're where we want to be. And right there looks good. And I'm going to kill all of my horizontal. Or some of it, if I can. I hope we have enough fuel. This is the moment of truth here. Moment of truth. Very nice. And there we go. We're heading down. So I'll go ahead and turn off RCS for now. Don't want to waste it. And looks like we're going to hit right over there somewhere. These mountains are huge. Huge mountains. I don't know how high the elevation is going to be. I'm assuming this is a frozen sea, so probably 0. I'll start a burn at... what do you want to say? I don't think we have enough fuel. Start a burn at 3,000. Okay, go, go, go. Oh boy, that ain't slowing down fast enough. Add some RCS to it. And the RCS. Oh, oh, oh yeah, that's the end of those engines. We are out of gas. RCS is the only thing I got. Oh, no, no. No! 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 And... Hey! 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 What blew up? What? What? Perfect landing! Perfect landing! We got no way of getting off the planet. I have no idea what broke. Something blew up. I'm not sure what it was. Something blew up. Don't know. I mean, I don't have any way of... Do I have an antenna? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can transmit some data. At least a little bit. 25 science worth. I could do a EVA. I can do one up here. Just above. And I can transmit that. Good deal. I can do another EVA. And go down to the surface. Oh, wow, there's no gravity at all. You feel a bit like a superhero when you jump in low gravity. Keep data. Okay, just a regular jump. Holy mackerel! And that's why I knew the gravity was going to be nothing. I knew it was going to be nothing. So I figured I could just do the whole mission with just RCS. But I don't think I have enough RCS fuel. I definitely know that I could do it now. I actually don't even need the engines, but I'd need a ton of RCS fuel. Ton. Take a surface sample. From the Minimus Greater Flats. Very good. No problem. Plant a flag. Great. Minimus landing 1. Very good. Very good job. Let's have fun with this. Let's see, if I turn on my pack, I just, woo, gone. I'll be up here for days. Look at that. I have an escape velocity. Oh, he's coming down now. He's coming down now. Crunch. Nice. Oh, that's great. I wonder if I could just orbit with just my pack. I bet you I could, but I don't. Can I quick save? I can! I don't have a gimbal, so I don't know really what I'm doing. But we can try. We'll give it a shot. We're gonna orbit with him. Go! You can do it. Get into orbit. Oops. Yeah, I gotta face the right way. I'll stop this. I'm doing full up and full forward, so that's like a 45-degree burn, right? So I'll stop that at say 2,000 meters. Okay. Holy cow! Okay, add a maneuver. Whoa, I'm way out here. All right, add a maneuver. I could dock just the Kerbal. Minimus periapsis. Okay. All right, we got a maneuver node. All right, let's get up here. Does it give me a time? Does it tell me? Doesn't tell me anything, so I just have to guess. I got no gimbal. So this is the way I'm facing, so I have to just burn that way when I get there. Okay, and oh, burning. Oh wait, what? Oh, I'm facing wrong. There we go. Ah! Oh. Something happened. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know which way I was facing. I think I screwed it up. It's definitely possible. Yeah. I screwed it up. Anyway, that was fun. Okay, so the mission now is to figure out how... Oh, well, let's go ahead and see. I mean, we're not going to be able to keep any of this science, but... So I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to dock. We're going to try! Get up there. Oh, come on. What is that? Oh! Badoosh. Blah. I can't even. F. There we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can run some experiments. Oh, no! No! Oh! Dang it. Alright, that didn't work out, so we'll just board. Observe Materials Bay. Minimus's Greater Flats. While material samples were processed, you began to turn your thoughts to how much Minimus looks like a mini desert, and have discovered that you are now hungry. Mini dessert. Oh, excuse me. Very good. And we'll only get 25 science for that because there's no way to return this to Kerbin. I'll explain that later. I was rather disappointed to find out that the laboratory station doesn't actually give you the full credit for it and doesn't give you the science. It just gives you a boost to the amount of science you get when you transmit it. So I was very, very upset about that. Very, very upset. Log temperature. Alright, well, we'll keep all of our science. We've got our stool sample. Great. We've got hardly any fuel. I have no idea which direction our station is facing. So, oh, it's going east. That's right. Okay, so we'll try to just do it. I don't think I can. We'll have to rework this design. Needs more fuel. I figured as much. But no problem, we can fix that. Easy peasy. Alright, so without any further nonsense, let's go ahead and try blasting off. And we gotta get faced right way. There we go. Oh, yeah, and go. And go. I don't know what kind of speed we're looking for. I'm almost out of fuel already. Okay, well, there's 30 meters per second. And is that gonna get us anything? No? I guess not. I don't even have an arc yet. Jeez. And we're gonna be out of fuel in a couple of seconds. Yeah. We just got an arc. And that's it. So, before we crash and die, let's transmit as much data as we can. So, let's face north here. And go ahead and review data. Go. Transmit. And review data. Go. Transmit. And review data. Go. Transmit. And review data. Go. And review data. Go. And let's see. Just transmit everything. And we don't have enough electric to do it, but let's see if we can find the sun. Alright, just like so. And see if we can get facing it. Nope. Facing it enough anyway. There we go. Good exposure there. Great. As we come in to a death landing, we are transmitting as much data as we possibly can, as fast as we can. How utterly disappointing. And we don't have enough electric. We're never going to finish sending all of the data. But it was fun anyway. As we come in for a heated entry here, we'll just face as much retrograde as we possibly can. And here goes Jiminy Crickets. Boom! Oh boy! See if we can, oh boy. Alright. No prob. No prob. No prob. Boom. Okay. And there, well, that's why I didn't want to send Jeb. That's why I didn't want to send Jebediah. And yet he ended up on it. Should we, national anthem or something? I don't know what the Kerbal national anthem is. Well, Jebediah was a very brave man. Still exploding. Very brave Kerbal. He served his country well. And, he'll be missed. So, let's see. Jebediah Kerman boarded the MK-1 lander on Minimus Master Disaster X5, and guess it was aptly named. Landing struts crashed into terrain. Structural failure on linkage between LT-1 landing struts and modular girder segment. Structural failure on linkage between RV-105 thruster pack, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah. Okay, well, at least we sent as much data as we possibly could, so let's go ahead back to the Space Center. Yeah. How... Jebediah, missing in action. Is it permanent? I'm never gonna see him again. Who will take his place? Who has half courage and half stupidity like Jebediah does? No one. None of them. Sherry does, maybe. How? No one can replace Jebediah. Oh well. Alright, thanks for watching. Next time, Mr. High Llama does Minimus Part 2. Hey guys, this is Mr. High Llama, and I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe right underneath the window, and leave a comment too. I want to hear what you have to say, good or bad. Give it to me straight. And tune in next time when we play some more video games, just on a different day.